All right, started day 177. It's started around 4:15 because I couldn't really get to sleep last night. So 3:30 came around and I decided just to get up and get this day over with. Yeah. I got about a little bit less than 18 miles, maybe 17 and 3/4 through the Needles Visitor Center, where there'll be water and air conditioning, hopefully. And so hopefully I can get there before it gets too hot. Because yesterday I suffered through. Yeah, so starting this early hopefully will mitigate that problem. I only plan on going like 2 miles after that, maybe in the evening, just to get to a campground. It's a few miles after the visitor center. So, but until that happens, keep on moving forward in the dark. All right, later. All right, around 6:10. There's light, which is good. And I'm about 4 miles into the day. So basically, yesterday I'd be starting around this time. So yeah, it's good to have that 4 miles out of the way. It was a pretty exposed 4 miles too. So if I was doing it at any other time than the early morning, there'd be sun all over me. I keep on moving. Almost about to take my first break. I wanted to get as much in as possible. Yeah. Amazing how much less effort it takes in the morning than in the evening. Yeah. I've been basically following this mountain around and staying on the shelf above the Colorado River. But I'm starting to gain elevation. Yeah, today overall I think I gained like 700. So not ideal, but it's better to do that in the morning. All right. I think that's enough for now. Later. All right, 9 miles towards the Needles Visitor Center. Only 9 more left to go. It's 9:10. So it doesn't look like I'll avoid the heat completely, but for the most part I will. Major problem is I only have like a liter of water left. I gotta stretch that over 9 miles, so which is possible, just annoying. Yeah. Yeah, this trail has a lot of ups and downs, but mostly ups right now. And I think I'm following a canyon up right now, for the most part anyways. A little bit of cloud cover, which is always appreciated, but really not that much. Yeah. I have to keep on moving. All right, later. All right, we got about 6 miles to go to the visitor center. And as you can see, pretty sure that is the Needles Mountain. Why it's there in the first place. Yeah. It's about 10:30 right now, with 6 miles to go. Yeah. And about 3/4 of a liter of water left. So yeah. I think I've successfully rationed it. Haven't been that bad so far. You just don't have the freedom to drink as much as you want, that's for sure. Yeah. But almost done. All right, later. All right, I got about 3.5 miles to go, and I'm on a main road, which is nice. I've gotten 2 offers of water so far, which is perfect. And I'm actually singling for it, which is a first for me. But yeah, I'm not too prideful, that's for sure. Especially after the last 2 days I've been through. So yeah, having that extra 1.5 liters makes this next bit pretty easy, which was what I was kind of hoping for. But I'm still going uphill, as you can see. And so I'll have somewhat of a view. Yeah, it's enough for now. Thing is, climbs around here are usually rewarded. And I think I can actually see the visitor center. It's over there. Still a bit. It looks like it's partly uphill, partly downhill. But looks like what I just did was the climb, though. Yeah, not bad. Right there. All right, there it be, the visitor center. We're the national park here, Canyonlands. Yeah, everything I would want there, except maybe a room. Yeah, gotta walk around though. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend as long as possible here, recharging, refueling. Yeah. Maybe even uploading. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is here though. Anyways, there's what I've been looking forward to for the last 3 days. So hopefully it's as good as I imagined. All right, later. All right, it's around 5:15 right now. I just spent like the last 3.5 hours. I'll end up around 3 hours sleeping in the visitor center. So the rangers allowed me to just occupy a back room, and yeah, so I got some good sleep in. It was nice. Yeah, it was a good yeah, it was around 70 degrees in there. It was 65 degrees. It was great. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit more longer. Wait for the heat of the day to really go away. And around 7:30, I'll probably 7 o'clock. I'll probably start hiking again. Try to get 3 or 4 more miles in. There's a campground like 3 miles away, so that's pretty much where I'm going to head. Yeah, this was needed. I got my sleep shirt on because my hiking shirt was a mess. So I've rinsed that out, drying over there. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, I think I'll eat here. Eat my lunch here, anyways. And yeah, gotta keep on moving. But yeah, this was nice. You know, it was the goal for like the last 3 days. The good news is after tomorrow, the heat is supposed to break for a good 4 or 5 days straight, at least down in the town. Doesn't even get about 90 degrees. So, yeah, so I don't have to really have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, tomorrow is still going to be a decent day heat-wise. So I'm going to start again early and then try to get as high as possible. It's a nice 35-mile uphill that I won't finish tomorrow, but yeah, I got that to look forward to. Yeah, until then, I gotta keep on. Well, I'm gonna sit right now. Maybe about an hour. I'll keep on moving right later. All right. So as I leave the visitor center, it's around 6:20. Ended up going a little bit earlier than I initially planned because you see the weather is definitely churned, and I don't think I have to worry that much about too much heat right now. It's become pretty overcast. Looks like it's going to storm tonight, and it's already storming in some spots, especially over there. So the goal now is to get to the campground, maybe even farther than that, because I have a couple hours. But probably just to the campground, because I still am pretty tired right now, even with a couple hours of air conditioning sleep. So I have to try to find a decent spot that's protected from the wind. Yeah, probably behind one of these rocks. As I leave civilization, and I won't get back to, well, I get picked up in height by Bob. Be nice to actually meet him. He's Bob Hillin, because he's the one that made this portion of the trail possible. So yeah, as I keep on moving along. Right later. All right, and a day 177. I think it is. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, on a good camp spot next to this big mound of rocks. It's kind of out of the way of everybody. Kind of near the road and trail, but hidden from view. So the plan tomorrow is start getting up around 4:20. Leave around 5 because there's a campground right nearby with running water and flush toilets. So I want to get there, but not get there too early and not be able to see stuff. But I'm going to refill there. And from there, it's about 16 miles to the next water cache. So that's the bare minimum for tomorrow, but I want to do at least 22, 23 miles. Just so I can keep my pace up. But all tomorrow is going to be pretty much uphill, and the next few days will be like that. But until then, I'm going to try to get some sleep here. It's cooled down a lot, and so hopefully I'll actually get some good sleep tonight. All right, later.